play a set of shooters. This is gonna be the first recorded instance of acno versus borgir, and statistically, this is gonna be a little bit one-sided because acno is just acno PR number 4 against PR number 50 right now. But borgir did get the previous.
Wait, again?
Who was it?
Ite.
Against Ite, aka Marker. So they're no stranger today to taking out well-known players. Exactly.
Yep. Acno though, just sticking on the sword, not even going for the weapon pickup, has a chance to go chakras, but he doesn't care. He's just chopping borgir up with the sword, finally picks it up, looks for the knight a weapon.
Oh, he starts going for gravity cancels!
Yep.
Oh, then I know Agno is locked in, because Agno was doing that a lot during the Pro versus Viewers we had a month ago. And something he did a lot was on split variant.
Nice.
Beautiful. Beautiful read, just chasing borgir up there. So side light to push them back to himself, then end light, and jump gravity cancel side light again. Oh, that's a big edge guard opportunity for Agno, going a little bit deep though with that ground pound.
Not finding it, borgir looking for that nair to reverse it, sider connects, Agno, bit of a whiff on the sider of his own, but not gonna matter too much, stock's evened up, I don't think he minds playing on even ground like this, I think he just thinks he's the better player, he thinks he can edge it out with playing neutral game, but he's just winning it. Borgir
yeah, no, Agno is definitely like a player. Some players are really heavily reliant on momentum, where they win once and then start winning even harder. Agno just doesn't care. Agno is like, I just play game.
Yep.
It's not that deep. It doesn't matter if he's like 2-0 behind or up. He still does his best to clutch it out.
So just
and that's just a really strong mental.
It's incredible, yeah. Fuse the chakra, split them back up, looking for that catalyst, looking for that first hit to get a finisher off, but borgir's recovers him off the side. No down there to connect, but he gets the inlight near.
Oh, that's
ground pound. Ground pound for ground pound.
DC Ansei coming through, punished. He saw it at the Fry stream. I know he did, because I see that so often.
But no confirm with the edge guard yet. Borgir finally finds that recovery, and Acno does he
make it back? No.
I don't think he would have touched. Like maybe
may have. Like very tippy toes.
But that doesn't matter. Borgir's there, gets the ground pound, clean confirmed from him, and now looking to get that extra credit, looking to get
weapon throw, doesn't take out borgir, can Agno get the edge guard and arm? No, waits for the weapon spawn with the chakram in the middle of the stage, has it fused right now. Nairs, oh, that's a lot of damage, fused. Chakram before he takes out borgir though.
Acno doesn't want to dodge there, but he also doesn't really feel like waking up because he had that fuse version, that heavier version of the chakram. I think he was scared of missing the wake up and just getting punished for it even further.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Like, fused is the slower, a little bit heavier one, even though it's still really fast when you're playing against the Mordex, which has 2 really good just punish weapons, not only for dodges but also for rake ups. The amount of value borgir could have gotten from a potential whiff is immaculate, and Acno played it really safe there.
Nice.
Oh, this is what I was talking about!
Oh no! Acno confirms it.
I said it. I said it before. Acno is feeling it because he started going for the gravity cancels in the first half of the set and this game. And yeah, Acno just be doing Acno's things more at 11.
Yeah, I'm still not too sold on these chakrams from Acno, honestly. I think he really needs to figure out his grounded game because he's been doing these dash and light approaches, and borgir has been getting hit by them. But the moment that they start whiffing, that's a big punish opportunity. That's a big hole, a big gap in Acno's playstyle that borgir can exploit. Right now though, he's just going to be focusing on changing up the stage, going out of Miami into small Fortress of Lions, looking for the adaptation on the footsies that he can make him with, that he can make him open himself up to the punishes.
Agno with that sword, and I haven't seen a lot of it from today, like throughout the entire day actually, because they've just been double stacking their chakram, and why would they not? It got them this far. Getting back to the stage, gets the dare, doesn't get the Sair, overextending really badly, gets the chase dodge though, Nair to cover himself, going back up, evening up the damage. Sair again, doesn't have that much momentum. That's something that I do remember that I nerfed about Sword. Sair momentum / drift, I don't know the exact wording, but you don't cover the same distance anymore mid-move if you're carrying momentum. So it
basically
can't
slows
go
it down.
that far out mirror anymore. Yes, exactly.
Yep, no, back on the chakrams, looking again for that KO, for that down air setup into something, into a recovery most likely. Exhausted, he finds it anyway, doesn't matter. KO's just the same force, same damage coming out from Acno. And borgir, once again on the back foot, starting out, finds a quick Sair, covers himself up, even stocks, even Stevens here on both of these characters.
Acno picking up the other chakram, splitting it immediately. Gets the silent into Enlight through combo. Doesn't get any dodges. That happened twice actually, but now with the Nair gets a dodge. And then the recovery into it, building up a slight bit of damage. Like Acno get like 6 to 8 hits, but it's still borgir only in the yellow. Damage per hit of chakrams looks really low, and it's not helping that Acno's only playing an average strength legend against Mordax, one of the tankiest legends in the game.
I mean, of course, it depends on what hit you take. And Acno's mostly just been hitting these side air, these side lights, these down airs, like the weaker damage-wise options of the kit. The recovery is really what he's looking for. That's the big piece in this puzzle that will let him juggle his opponents, that will let him push them up into that top KO box. But he is not finding that yet. Oh my goodness, that's
He's cooking.
that side light almost connected. Nice recovery, but the dodge caught.
Looking at how Acno plays, he vibes with this weapon a lot. I can just tell that he's having fun with it.
He's definitely enjoying himself right now. borgir.
Here. Might just get in there. Sidelight overextends, but doesn't get punished for it. I think borgir needs to start looking for a little bit more of those punish opportunities onto Acno, because that's what got Acno into elimination side in the first place. You know, being a little bit too greedy, being a little bit too, I almost want to say mashy on the openers, getting punished. There we go. Gravity cancel punished by borgir now, but we're gonna need a lot more of those. There we go. Sidelight punished into the NSYNC.
Nice read. But
Borgir's
those punish
listening.
opportunities.
Borgir is listening.
Borgir is listening, but those punish opportunities are exactly what Acno has been needing to tighten up and clean up in this game here. After that loss in the upper bracket, he is now looking to perfect the usage of the chakrams, and he seems to be getting close to it as borgir getting absolutely torn apart once again. Finds a little there, puts him off the right side, but no follow-up off of that.
That's the
He's isolated, and the recovery gets connected once more.
D-Light coming through, weapon being thrown, has the sword in hand. Can he get the edge guard here? Can he confirm it? Like against Mordax, a really volatile weapon, or a volatile legend, but Acno just gets the simple recovery clean like that. Just the vanilla knockout option in the hit game Brawlhalla, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
On the rush?
Ooh, 74 as well, running with that default skin. I love to see it. borgir clearly showing he has experience on more than Mordax, not just a one trick, but actually available on neutral legends. The spear switch up is gonna be what interests me.
I wanna hear him out here, but the issue that I have is, I don't know, remember who said this, but if you're swapping legends in game 3, then you're probably like about to lose regardless of which legend you were playing. Which is why some people prefer swapping legends immediately after a game 1 loss and doing it in game 2. Because a late swap means you have to readapt earlier. Like, you have to play that new weapon as well. You don't have the same signatures, and like a lot of strats that you realized that may or may not work over the course of the set don't always apply to the legend that you're currently swapping to. It still have that scythe carryover though, but we noticed that Borgir really likes those signatures at times, especially that NSYNC, which is not the same anymore.
Yep, the NSYNC, there you go! Speak it into existence, Blackout! The NSYNC for the KO coming up from borgir. Stays on the side, feels himself.
I am a known hater, but that's because I believe in negative reinforcement. Like, I was saying that NSYNC that you now lost, that you like so much, might not be able to hit it anymore as often. And what does he do 5 seconds later? He just hits it.
He just lands it out of spite.
Out of spite is the strongest emotion known to man.
Absolutely. And borgir looking to make it work for himself, getting another one. Bouncing acno off, spear in hand, looking for a KO option, looking to take 2 stocks to the 0 that acno has gotten off of him.
Sidesick doesn't knock out. Did I get nerfed? Speaking of sidesick, by the way, hello, borgir.
Nobody expects that. Like, not in ranked, not in tournament play. That sidesick always catches you off guard the first time.
I don't think I've even seen Shadra hit it like. Oh.
Oh no! Acno has the recovery. Okay, he's still safe. He's still up there, not getting 3-0'd yet.
Yeah,
but maybe, But borgir is so insane. How has he just done that?
I just want to see that last moment right there. That's acno had the right play. Poor guy. Where is it? Is this the one? I think this is the one. Yeah.
This
nope. The pickup and then the second hitting drop. Yeah. No. It's the play was very nice by borgir. Don't get me wrong, but I was more invested in the sadness that must have been going through acno as opposed to the insane clip that borgir was hitting.
This is the one time where it's acceptable to use the reads. This is the one time because acno was an open book to borgir in that one. He absolutely knew exactly what
acno left his tabs open on the library school computer and borgir was just going in there reading like the entire project. Like he just knows what acno's working on.
Yep. Alright, reset. Game 1 map back in play. Miami Dome, Miami Ramen as I like to call it. And borgir looking Ramen? Yeah, I heard that like in like 2018, 2019. One of the casters said it. Maybe it was.
Bro, we're old.
We are old tomorrow. We are gone. Turning into dust already.
I'm just disappearing slowly over time. Oh, borgir. Oh wait, acno with the ground pound.
Oh no! He goes for the GC. What is that, acno? Gets punished for it.
borgir clipped acno 2 times in the span of like 30 seconds of gameplay.
I mean, acno's looking to get it back. Looking for that ground pound.
Oh, acno. What is this?
Oh no, not again.
Against...
Oh no. Okay. borgir went for the ground pound, went for the commit, but acno gets the sider, gets the punish, gets the upwards chase dodge, and managed to make it back. Oh no.
Oh. My feeble human brain is too weak to like understand what acno is on.
We are in the presence of gods blackout. Angry gods! And they are going at each other with full force, full might, full fury. borgir looking for the Ensig again. But no, the recovery is what's going to take acno off the left side. Looking to fight his way back on stage, but the damage might already be done. It might be too late for him now. As the side air disarms him. Looking for the offstage engagement. Acno makes it back. No dodge, just straight up floats onto stage. But finally, it's going to be the KO coming out from borgir.
What is it with today and just people taking it to like a game 5? Because this is the second set in a row, may I add, where people, you know, had a 2-0 up and then started losing starting from game 3 and took us to game 5.
I mean, you mentioned the swap in game 3 not being great, but borgir's got it figured out, man. Like, I don't know what it is. I think it's just the mental of this Mirage on his screen instead of the Mordex. So the stats are pretty much identical, but he is just cleaning house with a side from Mirage.
Acno is visibly struggling too, and I'm
goes so low, and he doesn't have the options to come back. Oh, this might be a generational throw from borgir.
Don't say that! Don't call it a generational throw, it's mean!
It's mean, but I'm trying to jinx acno here. I'm trying to get us to game 5. Give Cuppy some slack.
Wait, acno do acno things! On the top. Don't... Okay, acno creating distance right now, having that chakram in hand. Looking to get something started even now.
There it is. Ensig again. Another stock taken by the shade that you have thrown blackout.
Did I just wish into existence Acno's loss off of N6?
Oh, absolutely you just did. Honestly, the thing that I'm most impressed about is that borgir has gotten one side CKO with the spear. That's it, nothing else. He hasn't touched that weapon for the entirety of these 2 games that he has played. And it's just a scythe doing so much work for him.
Okay, game 5 again, and I gotta say, Kendrick was right. I would not understand what these people are on. Like,
Yeah.
I just don't know anymore. I am at a loss, and I've played this game for like 2,000 hours, and still I'm like, my brain not registering. My brain not playing no more. Acno broke me.
They're truly not like us. Oh no, Borgir once again taking a small damage lead in the first stock of this final game. Elimination bracket going so hard on this day.
Acno's do Acno stuff. Okay, he went for it again.
That's always what it looks like, man. That's always the recovery takes you up so high, but you just don't have.
And he went for
the dare this time.
If that hit, he still got like the dare into recovery. Stop hide again, things.
He can't, man. We're casting and they're listening. He's like, watch this.
They are in my head. I am telling you. I am scared. I need to check my room for cameras.
Chase. That's been the consistent KO option for Acno. That nair into the chase, into the jump up for the dodge read before he goes to the recovery. Not the instant, but the delayed. And that's what Acno has been looking for this entire set. Finding it. Recovery connects, nair connects, no more to be found. No second nair off of that one either. But Acno is just building up the damage!
Using the platform too. There. Still has the edge guard. Let's get anything off it, but that's like a pretty decent damage lead right there. Wait, he's only an orange from that. And it's 4 defense barrage.
Yep, welcome to
I mean, I'll gladly keep, like, Chakram in the place where it is. You don't need to buff it, but it's just a...
Maybe you need to nerf it, look at that.
Yeah, no. Maybe do the opposite of buffing it.
Yeah,
I don't know, because, like... Acno is looking at a pretty decent...
Nice
position for this
game.
Nice
chase off stage. Borgir gets the Sair follow up, read onto Acno, and back to the side.
That's Scythe in
enough gear for today.
Hands. If Borgir clutches this out with the answer, that's just poetry in motion right there. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh.
He's off stage. Okay, Acno gets the check from, but they took a little bit of damage. They
Nice
took a lot of damage out there in orange. That's not in there.
Borgir is
Oh
just
no,
out
I am just... He's fishing for N6. He knows. Borgir knows. Borgir knows. Watch N6.
So
You're gonna do it. Anytime now.
Acno knows it as well.
Borgir.
Goes up high, goes on the platform.
Do it. Do it to him. I want to see Acno win because I grew up with Acno being like the best in EU, so he's one of my favorite pros because of nostalgia.
Oh, I'm an Acno.
But I also want to see like Borgir just do it for memes. I
want to. Trio would be amazing.
That too, but specifically off the back of an Ansing. Acno is clocking it. He's only platform dancing.
This is in like 45 uninterrupted seconds of no kids. Finally, Acno breaks out the monotony, but it's not enough.
The time on Demon on Miami Dome right now. Okay, Ansing.